It seems like all the academic people who are involved in the literary world are going back to school, going back to their teaching jobs now, so there are a lot of contests going on. And originally my goal was to enter a bunch and get them done today, but of course today was so busy with errands that I didn't do anything literary at all because I ended up having dinner at 10 o'clock at night and sweeping the floor at midnight. So that's how busy my life is on a Saturday sometimes. But yeah, so this is a middle of the night. I'm all by myself and having a little leisure time video. So what shall I do with my leisure time? Usually what I do is promote books. I'll go out into the street where I work, the town I work in. Some people, I'll forget that I've actually approached them 2 years ago on the street, and I'll say, "Hi, would you like to check out my first novel that was nominated for the Penn-Faulkner Award and the Pushcart Prize?" And they say, sometimes they say, "Oh, you already talked to me about that before." And I say, "Oh, sorry." And then other times they say, "Oh, my girlfriend told me about that book, and she said it was really good, and she lent it to me, or whatever." And other times they look at me like I'm crazy. They say, "No thanks," like that, and then they walk away, and I want to turn around and say, and sometimes I do. I say, "It's really good." But I have to say something to keep my spirits up. I mean, it feels ridiculous. My whole life is just totally ridiculous. Uh, so, I mean, who else is sweeping the floor at midnight? The same lady who made a peach cobbler at 10 p.m. on Friday night, I suppose. But somebody gave me a lot of peaches seconds that were all battered and bruised, and I had to use them up right away. I couldn't let them go to waste. So I had to make a late night peach cobbler. And in other news, let's see what's been going on. I had a dream that I was sort of like a bride, but a Barbie bride or something. I didn't look like Barbie, I looked just like me, wearing this big poofy satin gown, but I was inside a Ziploc plastic bag, and I was dancing inside the bag. So, um, I think it was a nightmare. So, anyway, that was that. And if anybody would like to read my novel, it is a good book, and I'm chasing you all down the sidewalk in cyberworld, suggesting that you read it. It's called Angels Carry the Sun, and it was nominated for the Penn-Faulkner Award and the Pushcart Prize. And everybody in Doylestown is recommending it to their friends. Maybe one out of every 100 people who I've bumped into. I just keep bumping into the same people because I'm on the same streets at the same time. So, because my life is like clockwork. Tick, 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 tick. Cuckoo.